don't care about the stream. It's urgent. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, yeah, no, I did. Thank you for letting me know. Shit. Look at you go. I just got it. I just got it. Someone else said what's up about it. Thank you. Very nice. Good boy, as they say, as you say, I should say. But yeah, we got it. We got it. Thank you for the for helping as always, as you always do, to try to grow the stream. Yeah, maybe we'll play it tomorrow. I don't know yet. Got to see if it'll be a good game to learn language with. I'm sure it will. But anyway, let's play it. Let's play a little more here. What are you up to with you? Ciao, ciao. Thanks again for being here. Appreciate you, bro. Seville is good right now, but they were good like 50 years ago when they won. Yeah, I remember them not being so good in recent time, but interesting. Isn't that funny to see like how teams just go through phases? Everything in life, waves and phases, right? Billy Shish is this. Bill Shish. Кто Bill Shish? What up, Grammy Boy? Gucci. Thanks for returning. Спасибо, что вернулся. Что нового у вас? What's up? What's up? Yeah, so his stomach has other ideas. Я встал и уверенно направилась к выходу. What's this? Yeah, встал. I got up and surely, like confidently, what is this? Confidently, right? Kind of, yeah, moved to the exit. Basically something like that. I am here. Plymouth Hughes. Hello. Thank you. What's up? How's it going? This is the first time I've seen your name, I think. Is this your first time here? To Русский говорящий, maybe? Just ate some spaghetti with beef and butter and drink some milk. Baza, very nice. Good Italian protein. Swede, is that from mother or what? Демский угодник 217. Привет. Как вы? Как начали стрим сегодня? Если ты первый раз здесь, да? I think, right? All right, so he got up and confidently walked towards the exit. Is that дверью постучалась какой-то шорох? At the door was some kind of шорох? What's a шорох? Шорох? What's a шорох? The rustle. Yeah, on the door there was some kind of, outside the door I heard some kind of rustling, right? Ладно, шаг 2, привет, как вы? Спасибо за... Hello, привет, скваны. What's up? Как вы? Здесь есть не говорящие по-русски. Here are not Russian speakers. Не знаю, no, думаю. Like half, I'd say like half of the viewers are Russian speakers, maybe something like that. Usually, just joking, made by my mom. Very good. I'm sure if you work hard enough, though, you will have a femboy of your own.
Неужели опять кто-то отравился, сломал руку или еще что похуже?
Неужели опять кто отправился? Неужели опять кто-то отправился? Блин. Отправился. Отравился. Maybe someone poisoned me again? What is going on here? Let's see, there's a bit of olive salt. I hope we're not talking about that. How long have I been learning Russian? For about 10 months. About 10 months. Yeah, okay. Неужели опять кто-то отравился? сломал руку, или еще что хуже, or something worse, right? Because someone's knocking on the door, so he's like, did someone get poisoned, break their arm or something worse. На 42 поступил больше за подписку канал, потому это очень важно, потому на 42 тысяч подписчиков я поеду в Россию и попрошу Гова, это мой сломанный русский, там, спасибо большое. He pulled it off. No, how am I rating my Russian level from 1 to 10? I don't know, maybe like 30, maybe something like that, I would say. Yeah, yachki. Что yachki? What up, class? Oh, gee, my last video was a lot of things, right? Thanks. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Which one are you referring to? What up, Sonechka? Welcome back. How's it going? What's new with you? How's school? How's life? How's the music? How's the fam? Welcome back. Yeah. So he's saying basically why is someone here again?
Я тяжело вздохнул и дернул за ручку.
Это тяжело вдохнул и дернул за ручку. I took a heavy breath and дернул на ручку. What is that? Like to throw your hands up again? Right. Дернул на ручку. За ручку. Pulled it with my hands, basically. Pulled the handle. Ручку is the handle. За ручку, right? Okay, you open the door. What do you think of the phrase "да нет наверное" means? There's no use to translate. So, as far as my knowledge goes, you kind of ignore the first "da" and then it just means "нет наверное," like not really, right? "Нет наверное," not really, I believe, right? "Нет наверное," something like that. You would just take it as "нет наверное," which means not really, I believe, right? Расскажи мне.
Не было.
Однако снаружи никого не было. Однако снаружи, however, outside no one was there, right? Снаружи, I believe, is that what that is? Like right outside? Снаружи. So it's like some kind of, yeah, right outside, right? Because obviously, wait, no. What is it? What one's inside again? Inside, outside. Внутрь и снаружи. Okay, это обычный пусть. Сказать outside, right? So, хорош, шереш, база. Русский юмор у вас, как вы? Настоящий? Летопик? What up? You master, как вы? Ты тоже летопик? Yachki in Russian is chicken, eggs, or... very nice, Vaza. Yachki, some nuts. Okay, good. Да, ты только что разрушил очень стартовать в России, ведь ты понимаешь, что эта фраза нам непонятна. Но для меня это... Знаю, это да и... Тоже sometimes иногда есть неважно, да, в фразе. Да и. So I just kind of ignore those. Let's go. Да, obviously. I'm a pretty busy woman now. Good. I really free time busy is good. Even now I'm doing homework for tomorrow. Nothing new with music, but tomorrow I'm going to buy a new guitar, so I'll probably create something new. Ooh, what kind of guitar are you going for? Веришьте перепрошение должен. You see that you translate должен. Что? Я говорю, не понимаю. Расскажи мне. Да и что? Yes, exactly, right? Да и что? It's like that. Hey, what's up, Fizzy? How's it going? I think that's what's going on. Anyway, let's read a few more. Yeah, переводчик у тебя есть. Это Яндекс.
Похоже, просто показалось.
Яндекс переводит. Боже, просто показал. It seems that simply it will be. Похоже, просто показалось. Что значит это? Не знаю. Do I believe in the rebirth of the soul? Yeah, I hope so. Да, и надеюсь, это как сработает мир. I really hope so, I really hope so. Только тоже вбей туда текст мой. Вбей туда. Что вбей туда? Не знаю, что значит это. Вбей туда текст мой. Вбей. Я не могу переводить все текст на экране, потому что это же очень, let's see, очень тяжно и невозможно, ясно. Введи. Enter. Oh, yeah, no, я понимаю. Я верю в это и надеюсь в это тоже. Похоже, просто показалось. What do we have here? It's is. Что is? So what is this? Похоже. Похоже. Просто. Just like it is going to be shown. Just looks like it seems, though. Let's see. I don't know about the guitar. We'll just see which one I can afford. Why? What? You just kind of want a new one, or like, what's the reason for looking for a new one? Another joke first. Can you translate it? Есть пить? Пить есть? Есть нет. What do you think about that? Is there beer? There is beer, but you can't eat it, right? Есть пить? Пить есть? Есть нет, right? Is there beer? There is beer, but you can't eat it, I believe, is what's going on there. Ну, ладушки, что ладушки? Перевели за тебя и за меня уже. You translated for you and for me already. Yeah. Потому не нужно переводить сам, потому у нас в чат хорошие и умные люди, которые помочь, right? Let's go on.
Я вернулся внутрь и тут же заметил, что в медпункте что-то изменилось.
Я вернулся внутрь, и тут же заметили, что в медпункте что-то изменилось. So I returned inside and then noticed that in the tent was something изменилось. That something changed, right? I returned inside and then noticed that something changed in the place, right? I returned inside and then noticed that something was different in the whatever we'll call it, medical tent, medical building. Call it the med building, right? Если мне интересно чем, что вот и предположение, не знаю, что значит это. My old guitar's in another city. Okay, Ufa, I'm guessing, so I need another one here in St. Petersburg. Gotcha, okay, so you don't have any guitar, the basic guitar. So I won't spam it. No, go ahead. I want, the more chats, the better. Чем больше чаты, чем лучше, right? This phrase means, you have anything to drink, I have something to drink, but nothing to eat. I got you, okay. Есть. Есть, нет. Okay, do you have something to drink? Do you have drinkables, right? Drinkables, yes. Eatables, no, basically. It's something like that, right? You have something to drink. There's something to drink, but not anything to eat. Gotcha. Yeah, yes. Obviously, you have to know from the context. Okay.
На столе появилось яблоко.
Точнее, и на столе появилось яблоко. Okay, great. There we go. Yeah, точнее, на столе появилось яблоко. Basically, there was a apple on the table. What the hell is going on? Milenko. What is that? Like cute Milo, cutely Milenko. Если делаешь что-то в постмиллени, есть Milenko, может. Yeah, it seems. Sometimes this means seeing or hearing things that do not exist. Okay, yeah. So when things seem to you, right? I guess if you start going crazy, there will be things that seem to be there, right? If you start going лицо, как говорим по-английски, поставят вещи, которые покажутся вам чувствующими. Maybe things will seem to be there that are not actually there, right? Okay, second. Люди должно изменить вместо это, изменить это. Okay. So okay. Это. Do this. Okay. Let's go on. Let's go on. The voice of emptiness. Hi. What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. How's it going with you? The voice of emptiness. Как вы? Как вы? All right. Someone. Let's just go on. Let's see what that is. Obviously, it's like it appeared, right? Poyavilos. Yeah, it appeared, right? An apple appeared on the table. Interesting. Okay. No, Kuda, but from where? Where did this apple appear from? Man, it's too late now. I have to go straight to bed. Okay, I understand. No worries. Yeah, I know I stream a little late in Russia, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm going to be streaming earlier and earlier as time goes on. The streams will hopefully begin earlier and earlier. They used to be even later, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Where are they coming from? Не могут же фрукты сами собой материализовать... What the hell? Материализовываться из воздуха, basically. Did these fruits just simply materialize from thin air, говорим по-английски? From the air? Basically. Like fruits don't just materialize from thin air. Something that says that. When I share through visit other streams, yeah, this was nice. This was your first time here, right? Bill Hodder's poznakomиться z Tebe. It was nice to meet you. Kind of learn a little about you, get a little assistance from you. I really appreciate the help, and I hope to see you back in the future. Okay, so yeah, apples do not materialize from thin air. Materialization, also a long word in English. Yeah, relatively to the other lovely English grunts that are spoken. It's a good little word. It's a good little word. Materialize, right? Because it just has a long root word of material. I guess. Let's keep on grinding. Keep on grinding. Grinding it out. What else do we have here? Right? Things don't materialize from thin air.
Хотя в этом лагере возможно все.
But in this camp, anything's possible, right? But in this camp, anything is possible, right? And it's really, really true, I guess, because we're in a fantasy world. Наш фантастичный мир, да?
Скорее всего, его кто-то просто сюда принес.
Скорее всего, это кто-то просто сюда принес. It's more likely that someone simply put it there, right? It's more likely that someone simply put it there, right? Это просто, скорее всего, right? Скорее всего, что кто-то просто сюда принес, right? Is that what that is? Скорее всего. Скорее всего, yeah. Скорее всего is most likely, like above all, closer to everything else, right? Literally, skoro, sooner than everything. Скорее всего, something like that. I don't exactly understand how that has context of most likely, but I kind of do, I guess, right? one.
Возможно, Лена в качестве благодарности.
Возможно, Lena в качестве благодарности, right? Basically, it's just like Lena's way of thanking. It was Lena's kind of way of thanking, right? Possibly. Honestly, it was Lena's way of thanking. Yeah, something like that. As far as I understand, you're much better at translating from Russian to English than the other way around. Definitely. Для меня трудно есть, to create. Трудно есть творить фразы русский сам, right? It's very, very difficult for me to kind of just create Russian sentences on my own, for sure. Формулировать. Yeah, очень трудно есть для меня формулировать фразы русских. Да. Спасибо. Le connoisseur. You certainly are a connoisseur. Certainly are a cellitel. Cellitel, I believe, is kind of a way to translate that, right? An aficionado, an appreciator, a connoisseur of languages, for sure. Thank you. Yeah, формулировать. Спасибо. Yeah, как John Silver сказал. What is John Silver? That's a familiar name, right? Why is that familiar to me? Anyway, so maybe it's just Lena's way of thanking me.
Ведь она такая стеснительная.
Ведь она такая стеснительная. Что стеснительная? I guess ved too. What is ved? I see this one a lot, but forget it. Ведь она такая стеснительная. Yeah. Vid, on right? So she's very shy, so she'll give me an apple, I guess. It's a way, one way to interpret it, I guess. No podashite, but wait, right? Podoshite. Podashite. Подождите. It's a Treasure Island reference. Definitely not read it, but I'm relatively familiar with it. It's a character in that. Okay. Very nice.
Как же она вот так прошла мимо меня?
Как же она вот так прошла мимо меня? How could she go? Yeah, how could she do it basically without me seeing? How could she do it through me? Literally. I believe something like that, right? Yeah, how did she прошла мимо меня? How did she go through me? Like that. How did she sneak in here and kind of drop it off? Interesting.
Не станет же Лена лезть в окно в конце концов.
Не станет же Лена лезть в око в конце концов. Станет же Лена лезть в око. Lezd oko? What's this? She Lezd? В окно. Lezd в окно? Yeah, she wouldn't doesn't seem like her to climb out the window, right? After all, yeah, climb, sneak, something like that. Yes, that is like it doesn't really seem like her. She's not capable. Yeah, basically something like that. Like she's not capable. She's not. Let's see exactly what this is. Yeah, she wouldn't. There's stanie. Stanie je. She wouldn't become. Let's just see. This has some alternate context that I'm missing. Maybe. Stat, yeah, to become, to do, right? Just any kind of a very, very versatile movement word. So maybe with the je, with to become, from to continue, to get, to grow, to be accustomed to, right? Maybe to cause, to be willing. There we go. Yeah, she's not willing, right? In the negative here. That's what we're looking at. Je. She really would not be capable of climbing out the window after all. Fitting through the window. Okay, more like a fit lest. Right? She wouldn't really fit through the window. She wouldn't really something. Google Sumi today. What is that? Google Sumi? What up? Panchoha. Как вы Panchoha? Как наши стримы сегодня? Значит, здесь что-то другое. That means it's something else. That means here's something else, right? Что-то другое. That means что значит, right? That means right? There's someone else here, right? I believe there's someone else here. Что-то, something else. It is something, right? Что-то. Means there's something else here. And there's the word peristat, which means stopping an action, right? Because stat is the movement, so I guess to peristat, something is to be through movement, and two movements together come to a stop. That's my interpretation of the peristat, because the peri prefix to me is always movement. The stat prefix is, or the stat root is movement, so peristat, two things moving, make not such a movement. Okay. Внезапно охватил страх. Внезапно охватил страх. Something made me afraid, right? Basically. Меня внезапно охватил страх. Basically, I felt some fear. All right, I was suddenly filled with fear. Охватил is, I guess, to be filled, covered. And yeah, внезапно, right? Again, this was the outside of zapnos, basically. I suddenly got scared. Per is a reverse action. I always thought of it like a movement, right? Like peramesta, pervodit, whatever that is. Okay, but it also can have a reversal significance as well. Please just Google this. Sumi today. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Let's see. I'll do it off. Sumi today. Aw. Yeah, that's sad. Very sad. Very sad. Wojna nie chorosz. Fortunately. Nope. Just because I'm. Yeah, there we go. Very sad. Very sad. Это не хорошо. No. Только потому учу русский язык. Это не значит, что я фанат войны. That does not mean I'm a fan of war, of course. R.I.P. though. It's very sad. Very sad. Slavs should not be fighting, if you ask me. Slavi люди братан. Right, Slavs. Это мой outfit. Slavs are brothers and should not fight. Yeah, right. Different situations. Several variations as language does, and especially as Slavic languages do. But yeah, that's what's going on there. Anyway, so I suddenly became filled with fear. Вдруг это яблоко отправлено. And suddenly that apple отправлено. What is this? Отправлено. Отправлено. Again, it appeared, I guess. Вдруг это яблоко отправлено. Together and from where? Where did that apple get sent from, basically? Where did that apple come from? Откуда прошел the яблоко?
Хотя зачем идти на такие ухищрения, когда я здесь совершенно беспомощен? Убить меня можно гораздо проще.
Зачем идти на такие ухищрения, когда я здесь совершенно беспомощен, и убить меня можно гораздо проще? What is that? What is that? Зачем идти на такие ухищрения? But why go through these ухищрения are lengths, right? No, I understand. But, you know, you have to do obviously then realize, and probably all of those people who were killed in that they also spoke Russian as well, I'm sure. Again, Russian is kind of like the language that right now is uniting the Slavs, unfortunately, and it's sad, man. I hope it ends. I really hope it ends. And it's at the Vojna Koncit skoro. Where are you watching from? Urachonha. Otpravleno i nie otpravleno. Otravleno. Otravleno is that the poison, right? Otravleno, right? What was it?
Или это яблоко, которое вкусила Ева в саду Эдема?
Yeah, otravleno.
Яблоко отравлено.
Oh, maybe it's a poison apple, right? Otravleno. Is this the? Yeah, the poison. Yeah, otpravleno otrav. That's interesting. Yeah, the otravleno is the poison apple. Thank you. Gotcha. Thank you. Isis Krut. Spasibo большое. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Where'd you come from? I remember you though from a few days ago. Spasibo что вернулся. American understands the life of the Slavs better than the Slavs themselves. I don't know about that. I don't know if I don't understand much about this world for sure. I can definitely have my theories, my opinions. I certainly wouldn't say that I understand. Thank you, Ilsius. Yeah, so maybe it's a poison apple.
Хотя зачем идти на такие ухищрения, когда я здесь совершенно беспомощен? Убить меня можно гораздо проще.
Yes, and so why would I go through so much lengths when here you can simply do what? Why would I go through such lengths when I what? Yeah, when I'm could be as this sobrasheno vespomoshen, right? When I'm certainly helpless. И убить меня можно поразно прошой. И убить меня можно поразно прошой. Убить меня, это не мне нравится это слово убить. Obviously, let's get that off the screen. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. There's definitely people have came in and said many other worse things. Ты украинец? Я не могу помолвить по-украински, но скоро хочу изучить его. Но ты украинец, так?
Или это яблоко, которое вкусила Ева в саду Эдема?
Или это яблоко, которое вкусила Ева из саду Эдема? Is this Eve's apple, right? Ухищрение, знаю, это word, это пушкинский слово, может, да? Maybe a little more Pushkin style. Not necessarily something that needs to be said in our lovely modern Russian. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so is this the Visado? What is that? Like in defiance or Visado? The garden, yeah, the garden of Edema, right? Is this the apple that Eve ate in the Garden of Eden? Right? Edemskom. Edemskom. Yeah, very, very possible, I guess, as well. I suppose. Very nice references. В этой игре много references. Много references. The style of the last century, not only Pushkin used it. Gotcha, okay. For sure, for sure. Just a kind of study стиль, може. John Silver, спасибо. Мой друг из Острон. My friend from the island, Ostron Selnice? How would you say that? Island of Treasure. Ostrov Sokrovish. 90% of words in spoken modern Russian are swears, right? Baza Ilias Krut, yeah. Да нет, наверное, да нет, no. Может быть, в игре, как, не знаю, в мир Dota или Counter-Strike, может быть. Any Russian game will have a million references. That's what we live for. Right, good. Yeah, the references, the idioms, more of the references than any. Да, остров Sokrovshi. Очень хорошо выговорил. Спасибо. Thank you, the connoisseur, for helping with that one. Yes. Okay, мой друг из острова Sokrovshi. Sokrovich. Мой друг из острова Sokrovich. Sokrovich. Okay. Very cool, man. I love you guys. I love you Russian speakers. I really appreciate all the help and all the enthusiasm for my weird little project here. Can you think of a synonym for this word in a more modern language? What's this? Feeling? The uhishrennya? Wouldn't it be like chustvosvoynya, right? These feelings, I believe, right? Oh no, wait. So they're. I would say almost like the context he was using was like feelings, right? So like, what is it? Чувства, да? Maybe чувства. Это слово. I think it's what you're referencing, correct? Може? What would you say? Anyway, let's go on here. Maybe it's the apple that Eve ate in the Garden of Eden.
Тогда мне точно не стоит его есть.
Тогда мне точно не стоит его есть. Тогда мне точно не стоит его есть. Obviously, it's not worth it to eat it, right? Either way, yeah. Either way, тогда, yeah, well, right? It's not worth it to eat it, I believe, right? Не стоит, чтобы его есть. Не стоит его есть. What's the тогда in this? Тогда, когда? Тогда, there, it's not worth it to eat it. Yeah, definitely. Тогда мне точно не стоит его есть.
В ту же секунду живот напомнил о себе, предательски заурчав.
В ту же секунду живот напомнил о себе, предательски заурчав. Заурчав? What is this? Заурчав. He heard some purring, что? Котка? Котка в комнате? What? Weird, okay, that one didn't get translated. You can put on the machine here. Что? В ту секунду живот напомнил о себе. It reminded me of itself. Okay, живот запомнил о себе. It reminded me of its existence, right? With some предательский заурчав. With some treacherous, serious rumbling. I like that. It reminded me of its existence. Живот напомнил о себе, right? It's own existence. It's kind of fun, yeah. Напомним себе, напомним о своем существовании. Alright. Very good, very good. So this parent is hungry. Ty podejrzewałeś temnokozi? Temnokozi. Что темнокожий? What up, CNED? Спасибо, что вернулся. What's new? What's new? Reading the text in the game, I understand that they couldn't translate half of them, even with a dictionary. Yeah, it's very... You really have to be creative. Если хочешь переводить это... Конечно, нужно быть очень poetический сам. You have to be very creative yourself. Нужно быть очень творческий сам, если хочешь переводить это. Как может поддерживать это люди? Для меня невозможно есть. Поддерживать, right, to support them. Это очень тяжелый вопрос ответить. For sure. Very, very difficult question to answer. Ты поддерживаешь его? Anyway, let's go on. Interesting. Интересный вопрос. Yeah, so my stomach reminded me of itself. I was hungry. Впрочем, пока я закрою медпункт, пока дойду до столовой, пока возьму еду. Впрочем, is that like, that's like besides again, right? I believe. Впрочем. Впрочем, пока я закрою медпункт, while I thought about, while I closed the medpunkt, hold on, what's going on? So, if I closed it, then I could go to the lunchroom and eat, basically. Yeah, okay. Пока я, Baka. Alright, baka. Baka я закрою медпункт, бака дойду до столовой, бака возьму еду. I'll close the tent, I'll close the center until I go to the lunchroom, until I get food, basically, yeah. So he'll close until he gets food. Alright?
Впрочем, пока я закрою медпункт, пока дойду до столовой, пока возьму еду.
Yeah, so I'll close the med center till I get food. Yeah, I don't think the question I don't think is racist, but definitely there could be some racist answers, depending on who hears this. Do you plan to stream some other games in Russian once you clear this one? Oh yeah, for sure. Yes. At my plan, 100%. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna play. What would you like to see me play? Как ты был любит видеть? Как ты был любит видеть, maybe. What would you like to see me play? Life is Strange, не нужно играть, нет много gameplay, но есть много dialogue. There's not a lot of gameplay and there's a lot of dialogue. Life is Strange, okay, это может быть хорошая игра. Это бесплатно? Maybe something like that. Very good.
Стенки желудка буквально прилипли прилипали к позвоночнику.
Удка. Stenki Jelunka bukvalno. Okay, what is this? There was not a desire, a literal desire to pril ip ali kip hos von ochniku. There was not a desire to do what? Oh, ew, what the hell? Okay, the Pushkin steel again, I suppose. Stenki Jelunka Bukavno, literally, the Stenki Gel Udka, the walls of my stomach, literally, what is this? Jetsi Riba Hoj. Jetsi Riba Hoj. Dakuju za popisku, как нашли stream. Как нашли stream, so sleep Wall-Street, dakuju za popisku canal. The walls of my stomach stuck to my spine. Gross. Okay. Yeah, something that doesn't have a lot of gameplay, but a lot of text is always what I'm looking for, right? To learn languages, already know. You're a good game langer. Love Money, Rock and Roll, another game like the one you're playing now, the same writer. That one's definitely on my list as well. I kind of want to avoid the same writer just to get some new words and stuff coming along. And it's definitely on my list. I definitely want to return to Mr. Soviet Games, the writer of Soviet Games here, eventually. But for now, I still think I think it's time to change writers. So he loves. I'm trying to think of a lot of the phrases he loves. Maybe it's a different style of writing, though. However, he loves the words hotya, vrode. I'm trying to think of what else is used a lot in this game. But anyway,
Ничего страшного.
maybe it's nothing strange. Maybe it's nothing scary. Strashnovo. Strashnovo. Maybe it's nothing scary. Right, I believe. Maybe there's nothing to be scared of. Yeah, nothing to worry about, nothing to be scared of. Ничего страшного. Maybe это sarcastic, не знаю. Может быть. I'm not sure if it's sarcastic or not. Probably nothing to worry about. Oh, my stomach is glued to my, what was he saying? The walls of my stomach were stuck to my spine. Probably nothing to worry about, right? It's like everything similar, but not much worse. But still, очень популярный в русские люди. Obviously, very important for me to try to attract viewers with these popular games. The author of this game is considered a fierce graphomaniac. A graphomaniac, he likes to use words that paint pictures, maybe something like that. I believe a graphomaniac. I think that's what that means. Nothing to worry about, you know. Я сейчас попытался вспомнить, and again, I tried to remember, не лежало ли это яблоко здесь раньше. And again, I tried to remember how the book, what is this? How the book was placed here? Or what? Has been there. Yeah, okay. Еще раз попытаться вспомнить. Не лежало ли это яблоко здесь раньше, right? If laying here раньше there. That's what I was thinking. Ranya, right? Different and earlier, right? Different, earlier. These are the ones I kind of mess up, right? Раньше или ранее. Ранее. What was it again? Разные и ранее. Yeah, there we go. Basically. All right. Yes, you understood correctly what a graphic meaning is. He describes everything in detail, even where they're not needed. Yeah, that's why I always am guessing or joking that it's Pushkin Simulator. Yo, man, respectfully, where are you at right now streaming this? Where am I at? Mentally, physically? No, physically, I'm in Louisiana. I'm traveling across the country, kind of exploring places and practicing languages. Basically, get content for the channel and just to make my life a little more weird. So yeah, you're seeing a random parking lot in Louisiana. Where are you watching this stream from, Eddie or Edie? Respectfully. Tam ujasnai jara. Ujasnai jara. Jara is like something about heat, right? Ujasnai jara. So it's actually tam ujasnai jara. Yeah, so I tried to really remember if this apple was there before, он сказал. В конце концов, откуда-то оно взялось. At the end of the day, it only was placed there, взялось. Seems nice. Yeah, it's interesting for sure. It's definitely a weird way to live a life, but I'm happy. I'm liking it. Where are you watching from? If you feel like sharing, Eddie, are you a fan of languages, video games, all of the above? Got it. Maybe it got it from somewhere. It had to have come from somewhere. Basically, he's saying like that, right? After all, it had to have came from somewhere. Or I guess, for Anglийский, I guess more like it had to have come from somewhere, right? So I guess more like con instead of came. Anyway, and tam asai jara. What does that mean? Ujasai jara. Is it hot there, right? I believe something like that. Да, yes, I don't know. Как, more like 70 degrees, something like that, for Fahrenheit. I'm gonna translate this one exactly. It probably came from there. Yeah, it had to come from somewhere. No. So my родной штат Illinois, yes, the город Chicago. Но только путешествую через Louisiana. So I'm not from Louisiana, but I'm streaming from Louisiana today. But my home, мой дом, мой родной штат Illinois. Yes, so yeah, I speak like that because I think I have a Chicago accent. I would say I have a yeah. I have a Chicago accent, I think, думаю. And yeah, no, it's not too bad. It's really, I think the U.S. has been cold this year, for sure. The U.S. has been very cold this year. Has been very cold this year. Yeah, no, in Louisiana, they kind of talk like this, something like that, almost like a Texas, but a little different it's a mix between Texas and some kind of Cajun language like this, maybe. I don't know. They speak a little goofy here, but they speak different everywhere. That's the fun part, I guess. The accents. Yes, the U.S. accents really do differ state to state, however, for sure. Because the различный штат место различный accent. Yes, those shit, for sure. It really is interesting to see. But, yeah. ВИДЕОИГРы, да, конечно. Это потому я играл его для, не знаю, 200 hours. 200 часу, конечно. What's up? Sorry. 11, как вы? What about the price on eggs? Did they drop? Yeah, things got a little cheaper for sure. Things got a bit cheaper. However, in Louisiana, things are cheaper in general. Louisiana has a pretty low cost of living, definitely. So if I can make some money independent of location, Louisiana would be a good place to to do so. 100%. Kind of my plan with learning all these languages, right, is to maybe move somewhere where the cost of living is not as expensive and still be able to, enjoy life. Let's go on. I once watched a video that discussed pronunciation in various states, and yours sounds a lot like Louisiana's. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll take it. Yeah, I'm sure I'm. Thanks to the internet. It's who knows where my accent is influenced. Right, or yeah. Maybe, who knows what. Who knows? Хуй знаю, что повлияло на мой accent. Who knows what has influenced my accent? Really, really hard to say. But perhaps it could be. Very, very well could be. I guess the more I hang out here, the more I'll be influenced by Louisiana. But I won't be here for much longer. I'm gonna be here for a week, and then I will go to Texas. Probably is the plan, I think. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, so yeah, the apple had to come from somewhere.
Может быть, залетело в окно?
Залетело в окно? Залетело в окно. Again, could have flew, because yeah, leti is to fly. Залетело в окно, right? Could have flown in through the window, right? Maybe it flew in through the window, right? Who knows? Interesting theory. Интересная теория, конечно. I guess it's possible. Which girl do I prefer the most? I think Slavia. I mean, then it'll be to Slavia, but then we'll. Obviously, I'm learning a Slavic language with this game, right? So I think it makes sense to, go for a girl with the name Slavia, right? It only makes sense. It only makes sense, I think, to do that. What about you? Sorry, вы играете это хорошая видеоигра, да? Конечно. Какая твоя любимая девочка? Yeah, so we could have flew in through the window.
Действительно, ставня была немного приоткрыта.
Действительно, ставня была немного приоткрыта. And of course, ставня была немного приоткрыта. No, because it was closed, right? The door was, no, it couldn't be, because the window was closed pretty well, right? Приоткрыта, or no, приоткрыta is open. Yeah, okay, no, приоткрыто was немного приоткрыто. It was slightly open, right? Yeah, действительно, ставня была, the shutter, right? The kind of the mechanism used to open and close the window, I believe, something like this. The shutter, right? The ставня была немного приоткрыта, right? And of course, by the way, do you see the vision chart on the wall? It's not just letters, it's words. And these words are references to internet slang in Russia. Yeah, I didn't pick up on really any, unless it's like cuckoo. Это 5. This is 5, right? After. No, не знаю, I can't. My eyesight's pretty bad. Tsuko? Social? So? I don't know what that one means. But yeah, we'll go on. Interesting. Yeah, the shutter was slightly ajar.
Его все-таки кто-то сюда положил.
Значит, его все-таки кто-то сюда положил. That means that everything here, that someone came in. Кто-то сюда положил, right? Someone could have come in here, I believe. Is that what he's saying? Let's see. I'll translate it all. Его все-таки кто-то сюда положил. Right, so someone must have put it in here after all. I'm not really sure. Yeah, what is this? After shesh. Suko. Suko biet. Как это? Хуясе. Незачет. Что? What's a незачет? Незачет. Can you read more? Positive. Positive? Just like positive? Może? Okay, I have a foreign language to conquer as well. German for me. See ya. Very nice, very nice. Well, danke. Thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll start to play some video games in German. Maybe I think that could be a fun way for you to level up your German if you want to. But thank you, man. Really appreciate you being here, and hope to see you again. Thanks for coming back. Niasili. Obviously, silly is something strong, right? So what's niasili? Actually, before, are you standing or sitting? Are you comfortable? I am standing, and yes, I'm very comfortable. I can sit when I'm old. Я могу сидеть, когда я старый, right? I can sit when I'm old. I can sit when I'm old. All right, я могу сидеть, когда стареются, да? What about you? Do you like standing? Do you like a standing desk or no? Let's go on here.
Получается, ничего страшного нет, хотя...
Получается, ничего страшного нет, хотя. All right, yes, of course. There's nothing to worry about, right? I can say, съесть яблоко или не есть. Ooh. I think let's do it. If he's hungry, let's do it. Why not? Съесть яблоко. Почему нет?
Чувство голода все-таки взяло верх, и я с аппетитом принялся грызть спелое зеленое яблоко.
Don't get tired when you stand for 4 hours? No, not really, man. I feel good. I don't know. Maybe I'll sit down later, but for now, I'm feeling pretty solid, feeling pretty good. The Piet, 5 points for you, 5 points for Gryffindor. Ah, okay. Anything else to say? Yeah, silly. I would get tired after like 10 minutes. I don't know how you do this. I'm not overweight or anything. Well, it's easy when there's a lot of good люди в чате, много внимания, это просто. It's very easy, very easy. Я успел, ты успел. You're back. Welcome back. Спасибо, что вернулся. Genda. What up, Genda? Спасибо, Волши за подписку. Thank you for following the channel. How did you find this channel today? How did you find the stream? What's up? Welcome. How's it going? I've talked the author's on fire. What would the author be in this scenario? Let's go on. Чувство голода высотаки взяло вверх. И на аппетитом приносится врит спелое зеленое яблоко. Something about the golden apple. Let's see. What do we have here? Чувство голода высотаки. He felt in his head. What is this? Yeah, the чувство голода высотаки взяло вверх. Finally got the better of me. The ver. Yeah, he kind of bested me, right? Kind of finally beat me. Yeah, аппетитом хранятся спелое зеленое яблоко. I believe I began to nibble with gusto, right? Nibble спельное, right? Happily. I happily nibbled on the green apple. What is the apple is poison? No, well, yeah. Author of the comment. Okay, so it's like a... Okay, so on OP is on fire, bro. OP is going off, right? Something like that. What if the apple is poison? We already thought about that, I guess. He seemed to have theorized that. Oh, it's ripe? Sorry, okay. Принялся is the happy, right? The спелое зеленое яблоко. Thank you. Sorry. I should just start saying wrong things then to bait some comments, I guess. You guys really like to help. Thank you very much. Appreciate you again. Yeah, Nsuko, yes, are kind of... I noticed those expletives for sure, but they're positive expletives. That's good.
На вкус оно казалось вполне обычным.
На вкус оно казалось вполне Обычный. В полный другой раз. We saw it already. You're good, Blatnoy. Kind of assumed something was up. Полный. Quite обычный. It was quite normal. The taste. Na vkusk. Right? Na vkusk, I believe. Na vkusk. No, vkus. What'd you get up to over there, Navikus? Yeah, the taste was quite normal, right? Okay. Zachot, you passed the test. You didn't screw it up. Oh wait, no, you didn't pass the test. Ni zachot. Obviously, zachot has got to be like to pass. The ni is the not not prefix. Ni zachot. Thank you. Very nice. Tastes like a normal apple, right? Шелки, спасибо большое за подарок сердце, как обычно. Thank you.
Впрочем, не думаю, что даже самый сильный яд можно вот так почувствовать.
Again, I don't know how to support you. Gifts are unavailable in Russia. If you want to donate, I think I have boosty donation alerts. I don't know. Or, you support me enough with your words, so don't worry about it. I really appreciate, the attention, the help, and positive. Positive. This brings positivity. Interesting. Are these still normal Russian internet slang, or is this like kind of old, like 90s stuff? Впрочем, не думаю, что даже самый слышный яд можно вот так почувствовать. What is this? Впрочем, не думаю. What is this? I think even the strongest poison can be felt via taste, right? Впрочем, не думаю. I don't think that даже самый слышный яд можно вот так почувствовать. So the yad is another way to say poison, right? Yad silly. You weren't strong enough to understand. Yad silly. You didn't have enough silnost, може? Very good. Okay. Very cool. Будь здоров, right? You're literally be healthy. Будь здоров, не будь слабый. Будь здоров, не слабый. Very cool. There's all classic internet slang that's already in dictionaries. It brings nostalgia. Are you a 90s kid yourself? More or less, did you grow up kind of while the internet was in its Wild West days? So les séparés méchants d'amour. You are these something of Paris of its lovers. I never thought about this as the Miyagi snacks. Never using language, or maybe there's some exceptions. No, there's not really soft signs in English, right? That's what you're saying, Miyagi snack. Not really. I don't think we don't really have anything like that. The point, I don't exactly understand the question. Yeah, I didn't think that these kind of poisons would be felt like that. Хотя что вы сейчас говорите? Although I'm already starting to talk. I'm from the 2000s, but I encountered this slang often. Interesting. Well, I guess, yeah, maybe Russia's internet evolved a little slower, maybe, than the US's. Something to say now? What do you say? Just to говорить. Good. Well, I'm glad that brings nostalgia, because yeah, we're already we're 25 years away from the 2000s, which is kind of crazy to believe, to see, to conceptualize, but it is the reality of the situation. Usually, almost every language has every sound or letter combination except that clicking sound. every language has every sound or letter combination. You're saying like every language has a shared sound that you can. Yeah, I mean there are still. Yeah, that would depend on like I guess the accents and stuff like that. You know, some accents maybe say some kind of sounds in a hard manner and some in a soft manner. But yeah, there's no soft or hard in English at all. No, that's nothing even close to Russian's conceptualization of the Malki I Tiajelny. Not at all. Yeah, so now that's something to say. I still don't exactly know what's going on here. I often read online encyclopedias where I come across such slang in old materials as they were written by people from the 90s. Gotcha. Okay. And obviously everyone from the 90s wants to reference the 90s, as we all try to reference the, I guess, the time period in which we grew up. Obviously, it's only normal. Yeah, my starajcie wspomnieć to period w Rumenii, w którym mnie rosil, right? Obviously, just normal human things, of course. But I think it's time. I have to go. I have to go do other survival related things. Unfortunately, I'd like to be back. Like to be able to stream all day again, but right now I still have to kind of continue on with my other missions. No, pora делать другие вещи. Unfortunately, I noticed you speaking Spanish fluently before. Did you also learn like Russian? Yeah. English is my first language, and yes, I learned Spanish with video games. Я выучил испанский через видеоигры. Ну да, думаю говорить его свободно, да. Definitely speak it pretty fluently. What do I do for a living? I am a musician right now. I worked in tech. Я работал в сфере tech, но I quit my job. I quit my job to do this, basically. Но я заплатывать я музыкант. Да. Я это третий час of stream. This is hour 3 of the stream, so I gotta unfortunately balance out my time. Yeah, the stream's gonna be, starting earlier and earlier if I get my stuff done. But yeah, we'll be back. Завтра буду вернуться. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, Blatno. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for being here. The Connoisseur, thanks for being here as well. Shoki, thanks for being here as well. Завтра будет стрим. Спасибо за все твое чатование. John Silver, thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Хорошо познакомиться много с вас. Well, Russia is a big country that sunsets in some places and rises in others. There'll always be viewers in Russia at any time. Exactly. That's another reason why I'm learning Russian. Exactly. You know. Very nice to meet you, hear from you more. Daniel, bro, thank you again for being here as well. Really appreciate you. I know even like the top viewer, I really appreciate it. Dallins, if you're here, I'm not sure. Ilsis Krut, you're already in bed. Have a great day. Can't wait for the next stream, man. Thank you. I really appreciate all the love. I hope to be able to soon. Soon I will be able to stream all day, but I still have to balance my other dela. Daniel, bro, thanks for coming back. Thanks for being here and taking a break and coming back. My very good pair. I appreciate you. We'll be back tomorrow. Just gonna knock a few things out, and again soon I'll be able to be streaming all day again. But just have a few more tweaks to make to real life. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you will be back